Up everybody, it's your boy June 5th, June Money, and I'm back getting to the money. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. It's greatly appreciated. I ain't gonna hold y'all, I'm gonna get right into today's story. FBI's most wanted, Stanley Obas. He was born in Haiti, but he came to America and started causing straight destruction. Stanley Obas was a nasty ass boy, bro. I'ma keep it a buck. The crime that he allegedly accused of, which his homeboys, his nasty ass homeboys that was with him, was convicted of. So on July 30th, Stanley and two of his nasty, disgusting homeboys, in the 90s, 96 to be exact, you know, when Biggie was the hottest rapper, then he got unalived 3 years after Tupac was unalived, you know, the 90s. Stanley and his two homies took a 13-year-old girl, a little girl, bro. Now, granted, they were 16, but this was a 13-year-old innocent girl, bro. They lured her in the basement. And well, let's just say they did some unpleasant things to her.
This nasty ass home.
Now, after they did these unpleasant things to her, you know, they put their hands on her. And nah, I ain't talking about in a sexual way. They put their hands on her like she was a man with their fists. After that, yeah, it don't stop there. It don't stop there. Obas and his homies were some foul individuals.
This nasty ass
foul. The definition of foul individuals. The type of individuals that we shouldn't be harboring. Obas shouldn't be wanted. The community should have been gave him up. Anybody harboring Obas condones this activity. They condone this activity. The news report read that after they had that unpleasant interaction with her, assaulted her, they took items from the home. And you know what? I ain't even gonna say that part.
This nasty ass home.
Rest in peace to that girl, man. My condolences to her family, man. I'm sorry that she ran into these sick individuals. I'm sorry that this world is full of sick, disgusting individuals like Stanley. Now, one of my good friends asked me recently, how do I feel about Trump administration and immigration as far as him getting all the illegal immigrants out of America? Immigrants that Trump was trying to get up out of here. That's the reason for the ICE raids. People like Stanley and his nasty ass mans.
This nasty ass home.
Trump had to get them out of here, son. I would never agree with them staying here, bruh. I don't want them to be my neighbors. I don't want them to be hiding somewhere. I don't want them in America, gang. So if them the immigrants, they gotta go. I agree with that. I'm 100% with them on that, son. Now this how I feel. I grew up with a lot of Haitians. I grew up with a lot of Peruvians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. Not even Puerto Ricans, because that's still America. But I grew up with a few different types of foreigners, Filipinos as well, right? And a lot of them are great people. They bring good culture over here. They bring positive vibes. They bring good spirituality. Their parents always own businesses or contributed in a good way to society. Now, are there people like Obas that are bad apples in a bunch? Yes, they are. They come over here, they don't have no true identity, so they don't have a social. They basically could just do crimes and fly under the radar. See, Stanley was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, criminal homicide, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and criminal conspiracy. Now, this photo was from when he was a child. He was about 16 years old in this photo. Now, the FBI don't have an updated photo, but they came up with like a sketch, so to speak, or AI version of what he will look like today. So this goes to show all you criminals, they not gonna stop. The police is not gonna stop looking for you, bro. They're coming up with new technology every single day. He has the alias of Troy Smith, Neil Stevenson, and WildMan. They call him WildMan. They say he might be a Flatbush area of New York City, Brooklyn. A federal arrest warrant was issued for Obas on August 22nd, 1996 in the Eastern District of PA when he was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. He should be considered armed and dangerous and escape risk, bro. See what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, he was just a kid, he don't know what he was doing. So how the hell he ain't been captured in 30 years? He knew how to go on the run for 30 years. So I don't want to hear that excuse that he just a kid, bro. I'm not going for that, bro. What Stanley did, he should pay for the rest of his life. I'm not with that, oh, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. Well, I wish jail on Stanley, gang. I wish jail on Stanley. June 5th North, wish jail on Stanley Obas. I wish the FBI catch him like they caught his homies. I hope they catch him like they caught them and prosecute him for what he did to that girl, bro. They did all of that. They tortured her with items from her household, gang. They tortured that girl. And then they dragged her body to the cemetery. That's not crazy. He earned that nickname Wild Man with that. Cause that take a wild man. That take a wild man to drag that corpse after you sexually assaulted that person. After you did all that to that person. You done beat that person up. All that. You gonna drag that corpse to the cemetery. You gotta be sick. You gotta be a crazy individual. You gotta have mental illness. You have to. Cause ain't nobody in their right mind gonna do some shit like that, bro. Especially if it was accidental and it went too far or something. You gonna get up out of there. You're not gonna drag the body there. But yeah, man. It's your boy June 5th, June Money. This another America's Most Wanted. Stanley the Nasty Wild Man Obas, a Haitian immigrant. that great assaulted a 13-year-old girl with his homeboys.
Nasty ass homeboys.
And dragged her body to a cemetery where it was later found. And Stanley went on the run. He's been on the run for 30 years, bro. 30 years. He still hasn't been captured. This is sick, bro. I'm out.